Dior.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Saving Stuff with Stephanie, where we are saving for future goals. We're cash saving to maintain financial discipline, all in hopes to become debt-free ASAP. And in today's video, we're going to go ahead and budget for the last paycheck that I'll receive in the month of August. But you guys know that will be my paycheck number 1. So if you want to go ahead and plan out the budget with me, stick around and keep on watching. All right, you guys, welcome back. Let's go ahead and get this budget knocked out. I do have the calendar spread open because I just wanted to let you guys see where we are as far as the month goes. Majority of the bills have already been checked off except for Xfinity. But you guys know it's the 21st, so Xfinity does not auto draft until the 23rd. So once it does come out, we'll check that off, and that is the last bill for August. So we pretty much got all of August bills paid. So you guys know this check right here, which is the 28th of August, will start to pay for all of the bills coming up in September. So that's kind of where we are. Let me go ahead and move this over here. Now, because my budget is somewhat changing for the upcoming months, I did want to pull out the monthly budget overview just so I can kind of look at this and make sure that my paycheck budget is in line with my monthly budget. Because y'all know my monthly budget is for 2 pay periods, and we want to make sure everything evens out. So I'm going to pull this out for reference. So again, we're on paycheck number 1, and in paycheck number 1, the bills we're responsible for paying are the following. We have to pay or split bill the mortgage, which is $308. We have the car insurance to take care of, which is $66. My student loans, which is $130. My water bill, which is $35, my Instant Ink, which is $9, and my Safe Home Security, which is $48. And I don't think I added these all up. Let me see. Let's add them. Because my Instant Ink went up, so I did have an amount, but it went up. So let's see how much. Let's see how much it is now. 35 plus 9 plus 48. Okay, so the total amount of my bills for paycheck 1 is $596, but there is an additional bill here, which is tithe. So let's go ahead and try to write all of this down. I'm going to sit that right there. Okay, so we're going to get paid on August the 28th. I budget for the same amount every paycheck, so the amount we're budgeting for is $1,300. Okay, we're not accounting for anything in addition to that, so $1,300 is the income. All right, so the mortgage is $308. My Instant Ink is $9. Car insurance is $66. Student loans $130. Water $35, and Safe Home is $48. And then tithes is $130. So if you add the $130 to this, the total for my paycheck 1 bills or fixed expenses is $726. So $726. And let me add that up again just to make sure. 308 plus 9 plus 66. Yeah, 726. Okay. And I did what I did over here. Everything that's highlighted in the yellow is the bills for paycheck 1. Everything highlighted in orange are the bills for paycheck 2. And then the bills that have a highlight of pink are the split bills, or the bills that I pay with paycheck 1 and 2. So that's why those are highlighted. So grocery, I budget the same amount for grocery every pay period, which is $300, and that is half of the $600. Household, we are going to just do $20 because that's $10 a week. We did change that. Gas, we're going to do $30, which is $15 a week. We are doing a no spend, and y'all know my September starts on the 28th, so we're not going to budget anything for spending or eating out. This is the first month, you guys, since May that I have not had to budget for eating out, because this is the first month that nobody's birthday falls on. Well, Mecca's birthday, but we're not eating out for Mecca. But in October, we will have to budget that back in because Ziri's birthday is in October. But yes, we have finally hit a month where I don't have to budget anything for eating out. Self-care, I do need to put 15, which is half of this. And let's see, if you add these up, 300 plus 20 plus 30 plus 15 is 365, which is half of 730. So we are on the right track. Nothing for these. 365. Okay. So far the amount of our expenses, which is our variable expenses plus the fixed expenses, is, let's see, 726. $1,091. So we can go ahead and plug that in over here. 1,091. Total income 1,300. So that leaves $209 left to allocate towards sinking funds and savings challenges. So we already know, based on the monthly budget overview, we need to have at least 150 go to savings challenges. So that leaves $59. So let's put 150 here. All right, so $59. Half of 26 is 13 for car maintenance. I'm sorry. And then I'm forgetting which way I'm going. Okay, car registration will not get anything. Cell phone is going to get 10 plus 10. All right, pest control is going to get 20. All right, nothing for Valentine's Day or lawn care, Mother's Day. I didn't budget anything for utilities. I'll tell you what I'll do, though. If there is an overage amount, sorry, y'all, there's something going on out here. But if there is an overage amount, I can put at least $5 toward utilities, but I did not budget for that. Nothing for Zuri's clothes. Nothing for the birthdays, back to school, Zuri's events and activities, Christmas. But home maintenance can get the last 16 because we're supposed to budget 25 for the month. So if we go ahead and put 16 for home maintenance, that will zero out the budget, and then that'll mean 25 minus 16. We'll only have to put we'll only have to put $9 for the next paycheck to make sure we get the 25. Okay, and then HSA will get 9 because that is half of 18. All right, so if you add the sinking funds total together, 13 plus 10 plus 20 plus 16 equals 59 plus 150, which is the savings challenge amount, is 209. All right, so 1,300 minus 1,091 minus 209 equals 0. So that is it total. I don't know why this keeps cutting my paper off, y'all. I have actually made it like, you know how when you print something, you can change the paper layout. I've changed it and it still cuts that part off. So I don't know. It doesn't show it like that when I'm printing in like the print preview. But I'll have to play with it and see. Okay, but that is the budget, you guys. Let's look and see what we're going to be cash stuffing. Now, if there is an overage, the overage is more than likely going to go to, I'm trying to think. Let's do this. Let's put the overage toward cell phone and utilities. Yeah, so if we have an overage, we'll put the overage towards cell phone and utilities. That way I know there's a little bit more going into cell phone, just to make sure I get, you know, what I need to have for that bill at the end of November. And then utilities, I don't want to not budget something for that because I do really want to build that up to make sure I don't have to pull from my savings when it's time to pay the utilities balance, if there is one, next year in June. So yeah, that is that. That's where the overage will go. So the amount we're going to be cash stuffing in the cash stuffing video is our variable expenses, which is $365, plus our sinking funds total, which includes the sinking funds and the savings challenges, which is $209. All right, so the amount we're going to be cash stuffing will at least be $574. $574. So let's look at this cash stuffing sheet. Now, if my overage is more, then I will go back and change some things. But $574, let's put that here. All right, so grocery, we do the same thing, $300, which is 14 20s and 2 10s. Gas, we're gonna do 30 this time, and we're gonna do 15 a week. So we're gonna do 2 10s and 2 5s. All right, household this time is gonna get 20, which is 2 10s. Nothing for miscellaneous, lawn care. Car maintenance is getting 13, and we're going to do a 10 and 3 1s. Nothing for car registration. Cell phone will get at least 10. But like I said, if we need to add more to that, then I'll just wipe this out, and I'll let you guys know where the changes took place on cash stuffing day. But we're going to put 110 here. Pest control is getting 20, and it just needs a $10 bill. I'm sorry, a $20 bill. Savings challenges will get 150, and I'm trying to think, how do I want to do that? Because y'all know that has to be in small denominations. I may get 75 and 5s and 75 and 1s. No, let's get 50 and 1s. Let's see. Let's do 51s and 100 5s. So, I'm sorry, $100 worth of 5. So, 100 divided by 5 is 20. So, we need 25s. Okay, so that would be 150. Nothing for entertainment. Nothing. All of the birthdays are done. And then home maintenance is getting 16. So, that's just a 10, a 5, and 1. Nothing for healthy humans. Self-care is getting 15, which is a 10 and a 5. And nothing for spending or eating out or Zuri's clothes. Alright, so there will be no $100 bills, no 50s. So let's see. We're supposed to get 15 20s, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 10s. 2 22, 23, 24 5s. I guess we can put it right here. And 53, 54 1s. Alright, so let's add all of this up to make sure this is 574. Oh, yeah. Okay, so 15 20s is 300 plus 100, which is 10 10s. Plus 24 5s, that's 400. So 24 times 5 is 120 plus 400. I'm sorry, 120 plus 400 plus 54 1s plus 54 equals 574. So that is correct, 574. I am not going to fill out the bank teller slip because, again, if there is overage, then I'll need to. The only reason why I'm not filling this out is because if I fill it out now, which, I mean, if I fill it out now, I'll have to go back and erase it when we put everything on here. So I'm just going to refrain from doing that. That way, when I actually do get my paycheck, I can just white out car maintenance and utilities. I shouldn't even put anything there. Let's just white out utilities, because we're going to put something there with the overage. But once I figure out exactly what the paycheck amount is, I'll white out car maintenance and update that, and then put what we need to put there. Fix these numbers, and then we'll put what's needed on the cash breakdown. Okay? So, yeah, whenever there is overage, if it is overage that includes me having to cash stuff it, then I kind of am hesitant on filling out the cash breakdown, because I know I'm going to have to go back and change it. All right? But that's it, you guys. Overall, we're going to be cash stuffing $574 or more, as long as the paycheck is over that amount on cash stuffing day. I do not get paid until the 28th of August, which is next week. And that's when we'll actually cash stuff. But y'all know I try to get everything situated prior to, so we know exactly what to look forward to for the upcoming budget. Yep. So that is it, you guys. If you did make it this far in the video, but you have yet to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, smash the notification bell so you're notified when I upload another video, and I will see you guys on Saturday. Bye!